Here I am in front of a stream, flowing water. Flowing water is the feminine, and women have a pretty awesome power. And men, including me, are afraid of it. So what have the men done? Be on top, create patriarchy structures to keep the woman submissed. And that time's coming to an end. There's a pendulum and it's swinging. I think we are moving to a time when the women will be on top for the next millennia. Now, this game can go on. Maybe it will transcend itself. If you know the gene keys, there's gene key 37, and this polarity is described in its shadow. That's called weakness. And rising above it comes equality. And in the very highest expression, this is tenderness. Tenderness between the genders and people, of course. Then it's not going to matter who's on top. Now, back to the fear. What can I do as a man? Well, of course, first, acknowledge and accept that it's there. It's a very, very good starting point. A story comes to mind, ancient, very ancient, from India, about Kali. Kali is the goddess of death and destruction. Women can give life, obviously. They're also connected to death. The cycle of life and death is deeply connected to the feminine. It so happens that Kali is sent on a mission by the gods to destroy a demon, which they cannot handle. That demon is devouring the earth. She does that, but then she is in a loop. She cannot stop destroying. And so she starts destroying the earth in her turn. And the gods sit there in heaven and, what do we do now? Because they can't stop Kali either. Then they call on Shiva. And because they have a sense that Shiva can do something. And Shiva says, yes, I'll go. He goes to earth. He lies flat on the ground. That's the Shiva poster, the Shivasana. On his back, not moving, like a dead. And Kali, in her frenzy, sees this motionless corpse, almost. And it makes her stop. Because this is out of order. Someone's not afraid, someone is not running or fighting. And after some moments, she recognizes that it is Shiva. And they are, in their own way, a couple. They're polarities of the same principle. Shiva, in his way, is a god of destruction. And it's actually deeper, in its deeper sense, this is destruction of the ego. Also, if you're a man, and you may recognize that it's an excellent way of letting your ego be diminished and maybe disappear is by being with a woman. True love is born when the egos are no longer there. So this is also a beautiful process. And as a man, this just lying without reacting, without moving is, for me, also it's a representation of consciousness. And this is something a man can offer in a relationship. Just be present, no fixing, no consoling, no, I understand you, honey, just be there. It's great to be in a storm and recognize that, oh, well, it looked like all my thoughts, all my emotions were going to be demolished and be burned. But if I allow that, actually, I'm there. And the true emotions, the true feelings are with me. Okay, that's sharing a bit from my experience.